friends, this is Amy with AmyFerrellArt, and today I'm going to show you how I painted the glow on this snowman and little boy's face. So I've already got some of the background painted. This is in watercolor. Now I'm just doing the pom-pom on top of the hat on top of the snowman. And I'm using some opera pink mixed with just a little bit of a yellow, probably a quinacridone gold. Just kind of dabbing in the color to make it look like a textured, fuzzy pom-pom, and then pulling some of the little hair, the little furry parts of the hat with my grainer brush, just to try to give you the effect of a fuzzy hat. Now I'm adding just a little bit of the quinacridone gold to the front part to create that glow that is going to come. The little boy is handing the snowman a light of some sort, and that's where the glow is coming from. So I'm also applying that red mixture to the nose. I use the deeper red shade at the bottom, and then I'm coming in with some yellow at the top, and then just trying to give it some contour and shape. Just trying to create that glowing effect. This yellow I'm using is American Journey, and I believe the name of it is Joe's Yellow. But any medium, warmer yellow will work. This is buff titanium, and I'm adding a little bit of that to the very tip, just to lighten that area up a bit. Rinsing my brush. Coming back in with that yellow. Pulling a little bit of that color. Now coming and adding a bit more of that glowing yellow. Now I'm just outlining his eyes with some neutral tint. And just filling it in with a nice heavy mixture of that color. Um, Adding a little bit of water just to the very bottom of that eye line and letting some of that color bleed into the area around the eye just to create a little bit of shading. I'm adding a little bit of lavender. This is Daniel Smith's lavender. Added some to the dry paper, and now I'm adding a little water to move that around a bit, just to give a little bit of shading and dimension to the snowman. Just a little more lavender on the back side where there's going to be more shade, where he's not directly by that glow. This will help, the contrast will help the glow seem more glowy. I'm using some quinacridone gold to the front part where there's going to be the most glow. Just adding some water to get that to move around a little. I'm adding a little bit of opera pink and buff titanium mixed together, just kind of a rosy cheek area. Adding a little more yellow. And coming in with a little more purple opera rose and ultramarine blue mixture. Now getting more of that Joe's yellow. And wherever you imagine that glow would hit that snowman on his face is where I'm applying the yellows. So you want a medium yellow and a deeper yellow. Now we're going to apply some also to the front of him, everywhere we think that light is going to hit him. We want to add some of this glowy color. And whatever is closest to the light we also want to make that the richest glow. And I'm adding some permanent rose and some quinacridone gold just to create a little deeper color. Just adding some water, getting that to flow. I'm coming in with some ultramarine blue and buff titanium, and now I've got some purple, which is opera pink and ultramarine blue. Here's some more permanent rose color. Permanent rose and ultramarine blue with a touch of neutral tint is that mixture for that purpley color. Now just some ultramarine. Just adding some water to get that to move around. Just kind of painting around that scarf and adding a little more of that purple mixture. Just this is the shading, the shadow area color that I've chosen. It's just these blues and purple mixtures. Adding a little more purple there to the cheek area, and we're going to work it into that yellow to create a little more of a deeper glow. Just trying to get the values right. You want enough of a deep color next to that deeper glow that we're going to have. So I'm deepening up the shadow area just a bit. Try to get the values right. Adding a little ultramarine right in the darkest areas. Right under his hat. And later I do change the hat to, right now he's just got a pom-pom sitting on top of his head, but I do add more of the hat structure. Now I'm taking a paper towel, I just wad it up and I'm just dabbing, and this helps create the texture, and it just helped. I thought it made it look a little more like a snow. You know, it gives it a little texture. Now I'm coming back in and we're going to work on that glow some more. Just cleaning my brush, getting a damp brush and blending the edges just a bit. There's not a harsh line. Rubbing a little bit of the tip of that nose, lighten it up a little. Giving him a little smile. Redefining the eye a bit. Mouth was bleeding a bit, so we're just going to have to let that area dry and then go back and paint his smile. Just working on darkening the value of the background right up against the snowman. And I do end up darkening the whole background. Darkening this background is going to really make the subjects pop out a lot better. Just softening all that. I'm going to work on the little light that he is handing the snowman, adding some of that deeper yellow color. Kind of working on that glow that is going to be around that light in the background. So I just kind of paint on that yellow, golden, yellow color, kind of a gamboge color, and then dab at it just to diffuse it a bit. And now I'm working on the light that he's holding. Just trying to create a glow, kind of a half circle around it. Just got some water and lightening up that half circle shape around it. I'm adding a little bit of buff titanium. Just working on the glowy effect. Now we're going to add some yellow. Rinse out my brush. Blend it all in a little, some water. Now just lifting a little. Just adding a little bit of that yellow to bring back that glow. Adding a little bit of the permanent rose to help shape the carrot nose. Coming back in with that gamboge color and some yellow. A little bit of buff titanium. Lighten up that mixture just a tad bit. A little bit of that pink and yellow mixture that rusty color. Adding some more quinacridone gold. Dabbing a bit softens the look of it. Thanks so much for watching. This was the painting a glow on a snowman. Subscribe to my channel, AmyFerrellArt, and give me a like and come back for the painting of the little boy's face. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.